evening, kindred in kind. Welcome back to Near Dark Society's Vampire the Masquerade V5 Chicago by Night Chronicle. Well, it has been a pretty interesting ride so far. However, the tournament has started. The first round. And to let you, the viewers, know, as my players know, I'm actually randomly rolling to see who fights who prior to each episode. So I do want to give you a little bit of a warning that if there are some hiccups when it comes to the matchmaking, I might have to end a episode early just to make sure things work out correctly. And last week, we found out that Vincent forgot to turn off his dryer. That's what you're hearing. And
I might not even heard it.
It should be done. That was it ending. We're in a basement, guys. This is you're just gonna have to get used to that type of thing here. However, Luke is about to engage in combat with the gentleman vampire, Vincent. Someone who helps them through the forest of death. And now, here in their battle coliseum within the Shadowlands, it is time to begin immortal combat. Are you ready, Luke?
So ready.
Beautiful. So, why don't we pick up right where we last left off? I don't think there's any need for introductions tonight. After all, this could be your last night as Luke.
I've heard that before.
You have. And eventually,
I became Luke again.
that prediction will come true. Now, we're going to do combat a little bit different here in this tournament. Because I don't want just your standard JRPG turn-based combat system. I want something a little bit more spicy. We're going to be throwing in some homebrew rules for combat in Vampire. See, Vampire is not really designed to be a combat game. It's not designed to have this type of level of complexity. So, instead of having an initiative number, what is that?
It's a washing machine.
Okay, we gotta stop the washing machine.
I got it.
I didn't know that I forgot that I started also a load of... Did you start a load or did I start a load?
That was me.
Okay. Never mind.
It's a rug. This is the most awkward opening of a vampire game we've ever done.
As I was saying, instead of having a static number, you'll be rolling every round. So, it will be a flat, not a flat, sorry, but you will be rolling dex and awareness. Your successes will be your initiative for that round. This is going to obviously slow combat down a little bit, but this is going to make the order be much more interesting. Obviously, there will be certain disciplines that would enhance this, such as celerity.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of that. Get the one.
All right, you are going second. Are you fully acclimated with your surroundings?
Can you describe them again?
If you were to imagine, think of a massive, destroyed, almost Roman Colosseum.
Okay.
So, massive bowl, you're on the stage, or I should say the tournament ground. But the seats are empty, barren. You don't see anything. Just rubble, debris, broken architecture. Vincent stands ahead of you. You notice that he has pulled out a deck of cards, and you can hear the sound of his footsteps as he slowly walks towards you. Since it is his turn first, the first thing he does is activate Majesty. As he walks towards you, you begin to see almost the shadows behind him grow. They begin to loom like some sort of great beast, splitting off into different directions, creating horrific maws and mouths, animalistic, feral appendages. They look dangerous, deadly. I am quite curious to see how you will decide to fight me, Luke, as he pulls multiple cards from his hand. And you notice that he begins to throw cards, and you can see them sticking into the ground as he's walking. That is his turn. It is your turn.
You would like to activate Potence or Prowess. I do not 12 a hunger. I guess I will also start walking towards him.
Okay. Is that it for your turn? Or anything else you want to do?
Nope.
All right, re-roll for initiative again.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's never happened to you.
Wow. So we have a
First time for everything.
messy, critical 1, 2, no, that's 8.
8. You go first.
At this point, I dropped my duffel bag that I would have had with me, and reach in and I pull out a special hockey stick. And then, how far away is he?
About 30 feet.
Good. On the ground, what, is there like rocks, pebbles, maybe?
Small pebbles, minor debris, but nothing large. I'd say nothing larger than a golf ball.
Okay. Okay, that works. I will use my hockey skills, my Wayne Gretzky hockey skills, and I am going to use Potence, and I'm going to like slap shot some things at him while he's walking towards me.
All right.
You're gonna slap shot some things? What things?
Some little rebels.
I think he's throwing, slap-shotting literal gravel at
rocks,
him.
gravel. This is.
You're attacking him like a 14-year-old child, but...
I am.
Okay,
like he's throwing rocks at trains.
Go ahead and give me a... We're going to do a strength and athletics.
Wait. I give another messy critical 6.
Very well. Ties go to the player.
Oh my god.
So, as you slap shot multiple rocks, you can see that Vincent begins to dodge them one after another. However, as you line up 3 in a row, you make it to where he can't dodge it. You basically shotgun spray these rocks towards him. As they do, instead of jumping, you watch as he brings out one single card and he brings it up in front of his body, and you see the gravel split into two as it crosses the card edge, and you see it graze his arm. And as it does, you see blood. A nice spray of vitae spatters from his arm. You see the white linen of his shirt begin to slowly absorb the blood and turn a dark crimson. He stops for a moment and looks towards his arm.
It is but a taste of what you would be experiencing if you keep on walking towards me. I would stay far away if I was you.
I really liked this shirt. Initiative again. Meanwhile, you guys are in the audience, in the crowd. You guys can do things. If you do have something you want to do while this fight is going, or simply watch, you can.
We didn't come with Lars, right?
No. In fact, Lars specifically said that you most likely won't see him at the tournament on day one, but he'd be there tomorrow.
Do I see any science nerds or anything like that?
Yeah. With your I'd say with your passive awareness, yeah, you can see that Pentex is here and they are observing the fight.
Are they like separated from everyone else?
I'd say they're where they typically are. That's next to the laboratory. That's got the security clearance entrances. It is in a, I guess what you'd consider more of a VIP section. Pretty much billionaires in suits are really the only ones over there.
Could I maneuver myself next to them and possibly overhear anything?
You may certainly try.
Alright, I'll do that.
Okay. Give me a... Actually, no. You can walk right up to them if you wish. Okay, have you roll for that. Unless you're trying to do it without them noticing you.
I mean, preferably I would like them not to notice me. I would try to...
Okay. So, if you're going to do that, can you go ahead... Excuse me. Can you give me a manipulation and stealth?
Two.
Okay. Make a roll here. Okay. Seem to have made your way over to that section. However, you do notice that there is a, I shouldn't say a, there are armed guards that are kind of making sure people don't walk up and bother some of the funders.
Gotcha. I'm gonna be just listening with my peepers.
Got it. What'd you get on your,
I get 6.
another 6? Very nice.
I know it is rare things happening here.
Okay.
I told you, but you're not.
Vincent goes first this time.
Maybe not.
Luke, since you did me the favor of drawing my own blood, I'll give you the satisfaction of at least seeing one of my performances. I rather like this one. And you see as he brings his hands, he unfolds 2 fans, and you watch as he lets all 104 fly out. Can I get a dex and athletics from you?
That's a lot of fans.
Hmm?
It's a lot of fans.
Mm-hmm. Two.
2.
You said you don't speak French.
I do speak perfect French.
As they fly towards you, almost like a swarm of birds or a flurry of falling leaves, you use your hockey stick, the bladed titanium one that Alistair has given you, and slice through these cards like they're nothing. You begin to shred through them. By the time that you stop, the cards have stopped swarming. You look around and you don't see Vincent anywhere. Not on the stage. You hear his voice. Seems to be coming from like an omnidirectional. It's everywhere. It's all around you. You spin 360 looking for any sign of him. You seem to have lost track of me. Where am I?
Is the place dark for him to be?
No, it's well lit.
Okay.
Oh, I shouldn't say well lit, but it is, you know, a bleak twilight above the sky casting down. You would be able to see him. There's no place for him to hide or duck behind. And if you leave the stage, you lose. You're disqualified. You can't step off of it.
I was just wondering if you didn't want to lose your shirt. Maybe you shouldn't have won it to a fight.
Is there anything you want to do?
I would like the blood surge.
Okay, blood surge.
Oh, go longer. This is the downfall right here, man. It's where it all begins.
Got one hunger.
Got
It's all over.
it's all downhill from here, man. Okay. Is there any cover that I could go to?
No.
Put my back against anything?
No.
No. I guess I will. Can I try?
For people who have seen it, literally think dark tournament style platform.
Oh, okay.
Massive circle,
Okay. Yeah.
no walls.
So if I can't see him, can I try to smell him? Smell the blood?
Sure. You can go ahead and give me a... We'll go with wits and awareness. And you don't have all specs, correct? Nope. Okay.
I got 3 with the bestial.
3 with the bestial. Okay. Meanwhile, outside of the combat, in the crowd, 6. Say Renee, probably closer. You notice that one of the fighters seems to take a step forward. He has this almost Ryuk type look from Death Note. Very gangly, elongated limbs, hunched over, horrible posture. But his eyes are what really tell him apart. They're like the villain from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. They're like just lasers, super fine dots, very unsettling. You see, as he's watching the fight, he is looking, and you can notice his eyes beginning to dart all over the orb. He's doing something, but you're not quite sure. Okay. With your roll, you do not smell blood. You do not get any sort of scent of him. And as you look around, all you see are cards scattered about.
Look, man. I don't think there's anything for me to do then. Just wait.
All right, initiative roll.
Two.
Okay. Vincent's turn again. As you're spinning, looking for one way or another, you hear the sound of as one of the cards whips up and you turn and see it flying towards you at an extreme speed. Go ahead and give me a Dex and Athletics.
Get 5.
5. You manage to dodge it, actually, pretty well, expertly. You slide out of the way, you feel the blood surging through your body, and you almost reacted instinctively. You feel as though maybe the training with JB and Alistair is actually benefiting you in this situation. However, you notice as you dodge one card, multiple cards begin to fly up. However, give me an intelligence and subterfuge roll.
I get 2.
That is enough. He's not trying to hit you. He's using the cards to block your sight. As you've been moving these, you realize that these cards are flying really close to your face. In fact, some of them, you didn't even react to fast enough to dodge them. If they wanted to take your head off, they would have. He's blocking your vision for something. That is his turn. Your turn.
Can I... to take some drastic actions and just run around so I can look where it's coming from?
Okay.
So I can get an eye on what he's trying to do.
All right. That's just movement. I'm not going to have you do any roll for that. But you can give me a wits and awareness for trying to identify a specific location. Two. As you're moving, you're avoiding cards as they are continuously flying towards you. You can't quite tell where they're coming from, though. They seem to be able to move from any portion of the ring. You are dodging them from left, right. Some of them are even flying up and then coming down, flying underneath you and coming up. It's truly a 360 attack.
I am going to Blood Surge again.
Okay.
Good.
All right. Go ahead and take that 1 point of aggravated. And the moment you do, you stop and you blood surge again. You push your body past the limits it's capable of doing. And the moment you do, you feel your vitae like a hydroblast through your body. It begins to seep through the lines of your gums. It begins to fill your eyes. Blood begins to seep out of small crevices and cracks. But you can feel strength, power.
Mm-hmm.
Vincent, his voice comes out. Interesting technique. That is far beyond your years, fledgling. And another initiative roll.
We have 4.
4. Ties go to the player. Your turn first.
The cards he was throwing onto the ground earlier, are they still in the ground?
Yeah, there's cards in the ground everywhere.
Does anything happen? If I were to concentrate on just cutting all the cards, do they appear to get back up and keep flying? Or they...
Pieces of them, yeah.
Oh,
So if anything, shredding them, you're making more.
right.
More projectiles.
Right. Okay. I don't think this will do anything, but just in case, I'm going to use Eyes of the Beast. Does that
Okay.
help it? Can I see anything more?
Eyes of the Beast, I believe, just helps you with
Night vision.
night
basically.
vision. You get a bit better vision of the entire area. Shadows become more well lit, but you do not see anything particular. I'll let you do wits and awareness again. Yeah, I'll let you do wits and awareness one more time. You can go ahead and use an extra die for the eyes of the beast as well. So you'll be doing this with your 2 blood surge as well.
I get 4.
4. Okay. You do notice something with your eyes of the beast once you activate them. You notice that the cards appear to be casting a very faint shadow. Not even really a shadow, is more like a directional flame. Each card seems to be like if you were to imagine a 360, like a sundial. Appears to be a slight shadow pointing in different directions. On each one, each individual. You can go ahead and give me
a trigonometry roll.
A intelligence and you could give me a intelligence and investigation roll if you wish.
I don't know if anyone here can do trigonometry anyway.
I can.
Do it.
Sine,
Triangles.
cosine, tangent.
I get 2.
Okay. Unfortunately, you don't know the meaning of it. It looks very, very strange. But you recognize them. That is your turn. Is there anything you want to do before you end your turn?
I guess take a defensive stance.
You want to just brace yourself?
Brace myself. Deflect any that might look like they're coming to me.
Absolutely marvelous performance, Luke. I'm quite impressed. You've recognized and even identified a portion of my technique, yet you have failed to understand its definition. You decide to guard. This is your losing mistake. Time to end this. And you watch as the cards begin to almost turn and move as they spin towards those shadow lines. And there you see it. They begin to pull up. And as you look up, you see Vincent's form sort of appear, and it's like he almost phased into existence. See as he just appears above, both of his hands outstretched. He brings them out in front of him, and you look as all the card pieces begin to congregate towards him or move towards him. You're directly beneath him. I am going to need a Dex and Athletics.
Did you put money on yourself?
I am, he's going to give me part of it.
He didn't give you money. I forgot.
I have no money to bet on myself. I'm going to use willpower.
Okay.
Full.
4. Okay. Thankfully, you were in a defensive stance. As you brace for the impact, the cards move around you like a storm, like a literal whirlwind. And as they twirl around you like razor blades, they don't slice limbs off or cut you in half, but they stick in you. And you feel each one of these cards just shred into your body, some of them embedding pretty deep. And as the torrent begins to stop, you notice that your eyes look up. Vincent has landed, and as he does, you see his hand pulled up, and shadows are connected from his fingers to you. And you watch as he twists his hand in a counter-like rotation, or a clock-like rotation. And you can feel all the cards beginning to turn inside of you. Forfeit, Luke. One snap, and your body explodes. Forfeit. That's his turn. Another initiative roll. So we can see who goes first here.
You might have forfeit.
Difficulty on that's going to be 5 if you want to go first. You get blood surge again.
I get 3.
You want to willpower it?
Yeah. I get a critical success. 8.
You have the advantage here in the initiative. So, he has given you the option to forfeit. However, you can act here before him.
You say there are strings of...
They look shadow, yeah.
Does this trigger anything in me? It's like a puppet type thing?
There is a...
marionette type of thing about this?
the connection between you and him.
Mm-hmm.
The feeling of being controlled. Yes. There is a moment where that rises up. However, you have blood surged so much now, twice now, that you are
Bleeding profusely.
well, no, you're overcoming that psychological trauma.
Gotcha. Okay. I don't have anything to help with this. There are just hundreds in me.
You would assume that there's probably hundreds in you, yeah.
Could I try to... No. I can't touch the shadow or anything.
If your hand tries to pass through it, it does just pass through.
Okay. I'm going to just charge him and see if I can... I'm going to... Since I have initiative, I'm going to leap at him with the scythe. Try to cut his hands.
Okay.
Is this a brawl?
If you're going to be leaping at him, are you using soaring leap or are you just running?
I'm just running. I don't have a sword.
So go ahead and give me a...
Athletics then?
You're using your hockey stick, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's going to be strength and melee.
You know, just for shits and giggles. Oh, I can't blood surge anymore.
Yeah,
right?
you can.
Okay,
I told you can blood surge as much as you want.
Do it one more time. Oh, we're good.
Take another aggravated damage.
Okay, so I had another one of these. One more willpower. I got 2 out of all of that.
2.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You watch as Luke blood surges again. You see now his skin splits. Blood begins to pour from your body, but you feel this surge, and as you kick off towards him, you fly with immense speed, swinging as hard as you can. However, by the time you get to him and swing your hockey scythe, Vincent is no longer there. Your feet land, you spin and turn around, only to see Vincent has avoided the attack completely. His hands now at the ready. I did give you a chance. One more, Luke. Forfeit. And he brings his hand back, and he tightens, and you feel like all the cards begin to swell and swarm inside of you. Some of them even rip out. As they do, you see Luke from the observation sphere actually expel Vitae from his mouth. What do you want to do? Forfeit or initiative roll again?
I give up.
You see Luke drop his hockey scythe. And with a very subtle hand tilt, you watch his cards begin to fall out of your body slowly. They all begin to pile around you, and there was well over 200-300 cards in you. You sort of look like, well, like a piece of meat that was stabbed over and over and over and over. The fight seems to have come to an end. The announcer immediately takes a step forward. And here we have the winner of the first round. You watch as someone runs over to the commentator. You actually see, from where you're standing, those suits whispered over to someone the moment the fight was over. You watch this person got up. They ran over to the announcer. They whispered something into their ears. A little too far for you to hear. You, as you look towards that creepy, gangly guy, his eyes have stopped, but there's a moment where they're just staring at the sphere.
At me?
Yeah.
How far away is he from me?
Like 10 feet.
I'll walk over to him. You don't look so great. Should you be here?
I look fine.
You look like your jaw's gonna fall off. And I couldn't help but notice that you're staring at me as well. Can I help you with something?
No.
Now I'm closer to him, just kind of like looking up and down. Is there anything else off about him?
Yeah, his body is not normal by any means. It appears to be very unnatural. If you had to guess, he's had some sort of physical alterations to their form, either through their embrace or afterwards. But they are built more like the Rake from urban legends than they are a human. Their hands large and clawed, but their speech pattern is very to the point. They don't appear to be irrational. Their mindset seems to be level-headed, but talking to it, staring at it, it's like you're talking to a shark. It's very unnerving.
Are you in the tournament?
Yes. Friend of yours.
Packmate.
One of Lars's.
You know Lars?
For a long time.
Friendly or not?
Depends on the night.
Oh, it's one of those. You been in his basement?
Would rather not.
Great talk. All right. Well, good luck out there. And we'll leave.
As you leave, you watch as he begins to just look at the crowd. Vincent walks over towards you. Where did you learn to blood surge like that?
It was hours of training with Lars.
Manipulation and subterfuge. Two. He sort of... I see. The sphere begins to drop around you, bringing you back into the same platform as the announcer. As the announcer stands there, looking towards the two of you. Unfortunately, we have had some news from our judging. This fight was not legal. And you notice that the individual that came up and whispered the information is still standing by. As they look up towards the monitor, you see that there is, looks like a security camera footage being shown. And it shows an individual tampering with the names being called for the rounds. It looks like you were put in purposely against Vincent. The individual in the security camera footage appears to be unidentifiable. No physical features can be told or seen of them, other than they seem to be a large individual. They are hooded, hands covered. They appear to be wearing pretty plain clothing, sweatpants, large hoodie, jacket. They were clearly trying not to be seen. The announcer begins to say, however, since the combat has already concluded, and Vincent has won his combat, then we should still follow through with the correct protocol and give the victory to Vincent. And Vincent stops and looks. I would like to suggest an alternative option, possibly. I do not feel it was fair for someone to be placed against me, and I don't quite feel accomplished in a tournament if I know that I was designed to win a confrontation. I would like to redact my victory and take a draw. You notice that there's sort of a gasp that kind of rolls throughout the crowd.
Don't worry, I got you.
The announcer sort of looks over towards the judging. Draw? I don't remember recalling a draw. I don't think we can have draws. And you notice that the individual that gave the information walks over, whispers into their ear. Really? You can draw on this. Very well. Okay. Well, apparently draws can happen, except they work a little differently, you said? Ah. Alright. It means that the first round will be vetoed as a result. But because of this, you and Vincent will have to fight again, but new opponents. That will be randomly redrawn. Vincent looks over towards you. You seem to be in poor shape.
I don't think I can really go on. I'm already pretty banged up.
You notice as he looks towards you, that vitae is still coursing through you.
Mm-hmm.
Should be some time before it begins to cool down. Might as well use it to the advantage. I'll let you go first in the conflict.
So we are fighting again?
We'll be fighting new enemies.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. I mean, sure.
Vincent looks over the announcer. Luke has decided to go first. I forfeit my victory. Luke gets another chance. You notice as Vincent takes a step off, looks back over towards you. Good luck.
Thank you. I'm pretty going to need it.
The announcer. There'll be a 10-minute deliberation before the next conflict. You're able to leave or wait on the stage.
You will wait.
Meanwhile, the announcer and the basically bodyguard leave the tournament ground as well. JB, you have heard nothing from where you're at, other than watching the fight. Not a lot of eavesdropping is capable of being heard from where you're at.
Gotcha.
But you all did see the outcome of this fight and this conflict, and you did both see the individual on the security camera, which sort of gives you an inkling that someone is already trying to kill you guys. Like, round one, kill you guys.
Yeah. Well, I would, because there's a wait in between, right?
10 minutes before the next fight, which will be Luke and some random person.
Probably like to go back to the person I placed a wager with and find out what a draw means as far as my bet.
Get that $10 back, man.
As you make your way over, you notice that the bookies are going insane. It's actually, people are freaking out. So, as you make your way over and you can see all this commotion, you kind of get your answer told towards you as you're walking towards the group, and people are going like, there's absolutely no way that we're gonna get 100 times off this. You kidding me? And people are just going off. So you've basically been told that your bet carries over, except it's basically got 100 times modifier on it.
Oh, okay. All right. I like that. That's $1,000, right? Yeah, that's $1,000.
Yeah, except there's people in here that put down 50K. So,
Well, all right. Well, I'll probably try to find. You're still in the thing. I'll probably try to find Renee and get her opinions on the situation.
okay. You just notice that Gable makes his way over towards your guys' group as well. 'Cause Gable is in this conflict.
Oh yeah, Gable's here. Yeah, probably. Hey.
I'm confused. Are we together now, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm just having you guys all meet up.
What are you all,
How you feeling, Luke? You look like shit.
Oh, I thought he stayed.
Oh, are you staying?
I stayed
Oh,
in
okay.
there,
So
yeah.
he's just staying. Okay, sorry.
But yes, he does look like shit.
Yeah, Luke's looking like shit, guys.
Yeah. That's bad for Luke. But are y'all getting a feeling that possibly we might be getting targeted?
You mean by the fact that there was clearly someone who rigged the fight
Yeah.
to have Luke go up against Vincent, who he clearly can't beat?
Right.
Who would do such a thing?
Oh? How many enemies do we have in this now? And whoever it was made sure they didn't want to be found out.
Yeah.
There's a good chance we may know who this person is.
You think?
Well, they showed him on the. They show what the person looked like, but their identity was concealed. What was their body type like?
Large.
Large how?
Like, over 6 foot, stocky frame.
So it was Luke. Luke sabotaged himself.
You think he's having? Well.
Who we know is over 6 foot and stocky. What about that Gigi? What'd they look like?
Short. Gigi's really short.
Well, isn't Robbie kind of tall?
No, Robbie's
He's
tall
lanky.
and lithe. However, Lars is large.
Oh, I didn't know Lars was that tall.
Lars is like 6'4".
I see. Why would he want to sabotage us? There's money in it.
Well, he might think that we're on to whatever it is and that we're trying to turn it out.
I hope that's not what's happening, because then
Yeah.
we have a lot more to worry about than the tournament.
Yeah, and I'm starting to lean more towards siding with Lars. I don't think necessarily Lars is doing anything
Wrong.
wrongs. I think it's morally ambiguous.
Well, that's fine and everything. I personally don't care what he's doing, but the problem is you made a deal to get this resolved.
Yeah,
What happens if you don't?
that wasn't established. Probably have to end up killing the guy.
I don't know if he's killable. Unless Alistair helps you.
Everything's killable. You just gotta know what the right killing weapon is.
In the kill zone, gotcha.
Give me a wits and insight, JB.
Why'd you put your sweet toast in jail?
Because do you have some that are free?
4.
When you say that everything is killable, phrase,
Yeah.
you get a weird vibe from that gun, from that revolver. 3 shots. But for some reason, it's almost like it's talking to you. Like you can hear it in your head.
What are you saying, girl?
It's not a sentence or a conversation, it's more of a feeling.
Gotcha. What are you feeling, girl?
You feel as though that this gun is designed to take life permanently. You get the feeling that that gun is designed to dispatch foes permanently, regardless of what they are.
Oh yeah, you got 2 deals going on right now.
Yeah.
He keeps
I
racking
forgot.
deals up.
Yeah. All right.
I also got some kind of ministry person inside me too. So
Oh right. Yeah. Yep.
yeah.
Can't wait for that to pop up.
I think I might have a solution to the unkillable thing too.
Well, what solution?
Remember that deal I made with old Crony?
Yeah.
And
Or you're gonna kind of like meld the two together. Is that what you're saying?
well, I'm gonna
Two
use
birds, one stone.
one deal to get out of another deal.
Right. All right. This can't go wrong at all.
We call it the Utah Surprise.
All right. I have total faith that will work out with no hiccups. Yeah, well, maybe you can use how many bolsters you get.
3.
Is Lars classified as one of the 3 categories?
Oh no, not Lars. The
Oh.
Butcher Man.
And what would he be? Was it a pauper, a king, and
You seem pretty kingly. Could be a merchant though too.
merchant of meat?
If you rob him first, then he's a pauper.
Well, I think you can already fall into the merchant category. You don't have to make more work for yourself.
Well, he wasn't the butcher, right?
He's technically a butcher.
Oh, I thought there was someone butchering while we were having a conversation with him.
There was, but it was implied that he was somehow an owner of that establishment at some point.
Yeah. Looks like we got a bingo.
I don't like this "we" word that you're using. I think it's all on you. Isn't
Well,
it?
no, it was all implied that we were as a group because we were all there. You were implicitly.
Glad that we're worried about your deals that you keep getting yourself into, but
Hey, I got us into.
I also feel like it's more of a refresher. Just we don't forget about these things. Kind of good to bring them up every once in a while.
I guess that's a good point. I guess maybe some people tend to forget things like that.
I've heard there's something called ADHD.
ADHD?
Yeah, that's what the kids are calling it.
You just gonna throw letters at me?
It means you have a bad memory, essentially.
I got a great memory.
How is this gonna help Luke?
With Luke?
Look at him. He looks like a empty pincushion.
I mean, do we need to help him?
Well, he's gonna be fighting again, and who knows who he's gonna be fighting.
Well, it's his fight. That's the whole point of the tournament.
Luke!
I'm
Can
just
he
saying-
hear us?
He's like behind us the
Hear
whole time.
us?
We
If
didn't
you
notice.
yell, yeah, he could.
Luke! Come up here!
You look over to the tournament floor, and you can see that.
Or can I go down there? Am I allowed to go down there?
Doesn't look like. I mean, it looks like you could walk down there, but
Alright, I'm gonna start walking towards him while calling his name.
all right. You see,
Luke!
you see JB coming towards you, yelling, "Luke!"
Luke! Come here!
Yeah. What is it?
You look worse for wear.
Thank you.
Oh, also, I should have told you this. You are still blood surging. So
You're very amped.
when you show up, yeah, you're like amped, like cranked on like
Oh, this
speed amped.
This is gonna be weird.
Alright, you.
Hold on, let me crush this.
Why are you drinking Pepsi?
Alright. You get ready to go into another fight, and you don't look the greatest. I'm offering you something. You don't have to take it, but I'll let you replenish some of your.
Can't feed.
Huh?
Can't feed. That's
Oh, you
part-
can't.
it's part
You
of the
can't
rules.
feed. Oh, you can't feed, huh? Well, then I'm gonna give you a pep talk. All right, take a knee.
I take a knee.
Whatever pain you're feeling and blood you feel you may have lost, just remember you can use that against your opponent because he doesn't hurt as much as you, so therefore you have an advantage. You have something over him. Now use it as a weapon, as a powerful rod, and strike him down, whoever it might be. You have this. Also, we have $1,000 on you winning this next
You
one.
put $1,000 on me.
It multiplied. Now think about this. If you win, 25% of that's yours.
Hey, 50. I'm putting my life on the line.
You are putting your life on the line, but I mean, it could be 10. I mean, you didn't put anything in on this. I put everything.
You wouldn't give me anything.
Yeah, exactly. It's mine. I'm giving you 25%. You're getting half of a half for just winning. That's great. That's what you're making. a lot more money than what you're putting in.
45%.
45? All right, let's cut it down the middle. 27.
Okay, 35.
No, you said okay. At 27.
40.
So we're going to do 27.
40?
40? No, I can't do 40. I'll do 30. 30, but you have to win by a lot. Actually, no, you got to make it look close.
Man, he's really giving him a pep talk.
Very loudly, too. How many people are, like, watching them?
33.
Quite a few.
33, deal. But you better win. Otherwise, I get your bag of freaking sports stuff.
Okay, and then I get your gun.
For what?
For
No,
winning.
no, you get 33. That's your win. And your punishment is I get all your sports junk.
Listen,
You better win. And use it as the motivator. The pain and losing your junk. You got this. All right, boy. I'm going to back up. Back up.
I go home now.
I'm just stating that.
Wait, can I use
Bleeding up.
that? Can I inspire him? Can I give him an inspiredness?
I would say if you
Are you
said
trying to be a
any,
bard?
if you would have said anything inspirational, then yes,
What is more motivating for him than money?
This is you.
that is true. I'll tell you what.
And he's jacked.
You can give me,
And he's jacked.
you can give me a charisma and leadership roll.
Oh,
All right.
you have a lot?
I got 2. 1.
Money's good.
Money's
I
good.
do like money, and then I could just bet on him.
All right.
Oh my god, so stupid.
We'll get rich together.
Best tournament arc.
The announcer makes their way back out. Okay, everyone, welcome back. It's time to find out who will be fighting Luke Langley.
I hope it's JP.
They point up towards the board and
You're funny as fuck.
and it stops on an image of a person you don't recognize.
Okay.
Appears to be a female. She is wearing a latex ski mask. Her hair is coming out in a ponytail like this. And her name appears to just be a single word, Oblet.
Kick her ass!
And you watch as the announcer goes, Oblet from France! And
Oh
you
no.
look over and they begin to line up, and she is dressed like a dominatrix. Full head to toe in leather, and she appears to be wielding what looks like a cat of 9 tails, but is made out of rose vines. As she walks onto the stage, the sound of her daggered high heels click, click, click. Well, this won't be too difficult.
Are you saying it because I'm bleeding out right now?
An injured rabbit already covered in blood.
Have you ever seen Monty Python? I am that rabbit. Come at me.
She looks over towards the announcer. The announcer gets ready to stand back. Fighters, are we ready?
Ready?
We.
Oh, you motherfucker.
The one word French Quentin knows.
Yeah, well, the one word. I also don't really know how to do a feminine French accent, so you're just gonna get this. All right. And. Initiative roll.
I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the best you.
You're going first.
Yes. How far away is she?
She's standing across from you, so about 50 feet.
Okay.
Other side of the tournament ring.
I'm just going to run at her with my blade drawn to the side.
Okay.
Almost like I'm skating but running.
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh,
So
whoosh.
you're just like...
So you're just running.
You're
I'm
just
like,
running.
am I running? Yeah, okay, I'm just
Or
running.
do you mean like you're like... jumping back and forth?
I'm like... yes.
So you look like Zoolander.
Yeah. Yes. This is going to be very confusing for her, I can tell.
Alright. Well, are you going to try to hit her?
I'm going to try to hit her.
Give me a strength and melee. Remember, you are blood surging times 3.
1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Oh, into my... Ah. Hey, what are you doing to my jailed sweethearts?
It's a dice jail.
No, it's a sweetheart jail.
I don't know what they did to you.
Missy critical with 7.
You're going first then.
I thought we already established I was going to go first. I was.
Oh, sorry, not the initiative, the attack.
Yes.
Your attack then catches them off guard. As you make your way up, you see the shock in her eyes as she steps back, and your hockey stick goes ripping across. You see it tears across the top of her chest, damn near taking her head with one swing. See it splits open, blood begins to leak out. As she looks up towards you, how dare you? And she brings up her whip and begins to crack down towards you.
Mommy knows right.
Can I get Dex and Athletics?
This is a critical success.
Is it messy?
7?
Is it messy?
No, it's a critical success.
Okay. Critical success. Are both of you guys watching the fight? Luke is acting like he isn't even hurt. You see as she goes to crack down, you see Luke just move to the side with brunt force.
He's in the zone.
As the whip goes around, you turn, look towards her. What's your hunger at?
2.
Get a resolve and composure from you.
Wait, you can't feed on the tournament, right?
You can't feed in between fights.
Oh, okay.
Full.
Okay. Another roll here. Can I get a strength and strength from you?
I get another critical success of 6.
Okay. As you dodge away from the whip and you turn, you look towards her and you see a weak spot open and you jump. And as you do, both of your hands reach out as you grab onto her neck and you bite down on the back of her, basically her spine, and you feel your teeth sink in. You actually sever her spine as you bite down. And you just begin to ravishly, almost like a dog with a chew toy, begin to just rip back and forth. A horrific scream is heard throughout the entire arena as you hear her essentially fall down and you begin to feed. I'm going to need another resolve and composure roll. Negative your blood surge attempts.
I think you might have given him too much of a pep talk. You over-pepped him.
I told him to keep it close.
Yeah, Luke kind of looks like he's losing it out there.
He's got it. A win's a win.
And you just hear horrific screaming.
Well, on the positive side, he's making an example of her right now, so maybe he'll take it a little more seriously in his next fight.
I got 2.
-3.
-3, so -1.
So you got -1.
That means I give house back.
Yay! You hear a horrific cry as Oblet tries to fight back. You are deauthorizing her. You begin to feed until you drink essence. At this point, Oblet cries out for surrender and forfeits. You are in full-on beast mode. As you continue to drink and feed, you actually feel what, like a sharp pain in your back, as you watch as multiple individuals move forward and fire what looked like tranquilizer rounds that shoot into your back, and you just see Luke stiffen up and like he goes into torpor.
I thought they were allowed to do Diablerie.
Not if they forfeit. If they forfeit, you
Should've done
have to
faster.
stop.
Out of character, I didn't want to do that. But
You
in character,
notice
you probably would.
the announcer makes their way forward. And the winner by forfeit is Luke Langley. And you see Luke's just on the monitor, but he's just passed out with multiple.
The blood got on my face. And
See Gable. Yeah! Whoa! Woo!
Yeah!
It's like nobody.
Yeah!
Just
Woo!
the three of us.
You see like everyone in the betting booth, and people are throwing their fucking tickets like, this is bullshit!
Did I slake any hunger from that?
Yeah, you can slake 2 hunger.
Hey!
Well, you'd be down to 1 hunger, but
Damn.
it's like 1 hunger. Alright.
About time I go collect my winnings.
Are you sharing with Luke?
Huh?
Sharing with Luke?
Technically, yeah. He did
Technically.
win.
Yeah.
30%.
Wow, that sucks for him.
Why? He didn't bet nothing.
But he tried.
What? Yeah, he did try, but he didn't have anything. Now he has money to bet.
Alright, well.
Good
Go
evening,
get your bag.
pack members of Luke. You see Vincent appeared by you guys. Didn't even hear.
Don't do that.
You see Gable even like, shit. I didn't even smell you. Where the fuck did you come from?
Don't say that. Don't just say that to people. Don't just say that to people.
Normally, maybe it's because there's so many of you in here, but
How can we help you?
Great fight earlier. Thank you for not killing our companion.
I did tell you that I would avoid dismemberment and killing you if I could. However, I am quite curious, as Luke clearly was lying to me, what possessed him to utilize his blood surge in such a manner?
Well, he deemed you as a worthy adversary, and
Clearly. Where did he learn that from?
Or you might say our mutual friend has been assisting us in preparations for the event.
Mutual friend.
Yeah.
You see Gable looking toward you.
Well,
Lars.
Yeah, doing so much training with Lars.
Lars has been helping us.
Why are you so interested?
I only know of a few kindred who possess the knowledge of that technique. I do not see any of them here.
Is Lars?
We have not been able to find Lars either. Yeah.
Lars, to my knowledge, is not capable of doing that. But, nonetheless, congratulations on Luke's victory.
And congratulations for your obvious future victory on whoever is unlucky enough to get paired with you.
Indeed, indeed. Well, it appears that my fight will be starting up soon. You see, as they look like they're popping up another individual. As you see the person pop up on the screen, you can see what looks like a rather rough-looking mercenary individual. Large mutton chops, jagged crew-cut top. Looks like they're covered in military-esque tattoos. And you see as he walks over to the tournament grounds. You guys can go ahead and continue your conversation if you wish.
So wait, are we not supposed to tell him about our personal trainer?
I don't think he's supposed to know that Alistair's here.
Oh, we've already established that.
Oh, he knows?
Yeah, he knows. We told him that's how we know he's not in the tournament. Was I not supposed to say that?
Does he not know that you're in contact with him then?
Well, I assume that because we know that he's not going to be here, that we must be in contact with him.
I think that guy wants to kill Alistair. Or fight him at least.
Yeah, fight him. He said like they're
Does
matched.
that guy look like the type of guy that's gonna just fight for fun?
Yeah, he literally.
I mean, he plays with cards and
does magic
tricks, so it does kind of seem like he'd do it for fun. We're kind of hoping he pulls out one of those wands with the bouquet comes out. That'd be pretty cool.
That would be interesting.
I don't get excited about much, but that would excite me.
Alright, well, whoever this guy is that's gotta fight him, I'm sure it's not gonna go the way they think, you know.
How about Luke actually drawing blood from that fella?
Yeah, that was a little freaky. What exactly were you guys getting taught?
Well, how to harness true power.
His skin started splitting open, and he looked like he was about to speak tongues.
Luke? Yeah, it's not a viable solution to do at all times, but
Oh, so it's like Kaioken.
Kyle, what?
It's like Kaioken. It's never mind. It's from an anime.
There's always one. There's always one anime nerd in the group.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's you.
You guys really should start watching anime. It's good. I'm telling you.
I'll invite them up to your room and you guys can watch anime together.
Is there any Western animes?
Yeah. I mean, you like space westerns?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know that much about it.
Think of western, but in space. That's kind of like literally that.
There's not a lot in space. But when you're out on the plains, I suppose there's not a lot out there either.
Okay, think of western, but like a desert space planet.
I could relate.
Okay, see, there you go. I think I got the anime for you.
They got space cows out there.
You really like cows, huh?
Huh?
You really like cows, huh?
They're peaceful. They're man's best friend.
I think that's a dog.
Can't milk a dog.
We should probably stop this conversation before it goes any further.
As you guys look towards the...
Unless Gabe has to comment on that, can you milk a
It's
dog?
too bad I was not there for that.
Yeah, we're going to
conversation.
avoid this conversation.
Does anyone milk you, Gabe?
No, stop.
You see any tits on him? You can't milk shit.
No one is going to milk me. All right?
You never been milked? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't... no, it's not that I've never happened. It's you can't. You can't do it.
Well, I mean, it's not what you guys think.
Bet you if you were a were-cow, we could.
I don't know how that... I don't get offended by anything. I'm offended by that. I don't know where...
Why would you be offended by that? That should be an
There's
honor.
no such thing as a were-cow.
If there was,
How is a were-cow going to protect Gaia?
By getting
giving her
milked.
milk.
Okay, all right. You know what? I'm gonna go to fucking Spirit Halloween. I'm gonna go ahead and buy you guys a bunch of red collared capes and get you guys some coffins because that's what you guys should be sleeping in.
That sounds comfy, actually.
Stereotypical shit is what you guys are doing to me. All right, stereotyping.
I wouldn't mind a cape. I think I could pull off a cape.
No, you couldn't. You're wearing a cowboy hat and a denim vest. That is the
I
opposite.
used to wear a duster. That's pretty much a cape with sleeves.
Where's your duster?
Oh, I lost it.
Why don't you get another one?
I haven't been around a good tailor to do it.
All right, we'll get you a duster, JB. All right.
Real cow.
You look towards. Look, the fight's about ready to start.
Oh yeah.
I imagine they just carried me off on a stretcher. Or
Yeah.
something.
I'll probably go get Luke.
I love it. I see the werewolf milking in the chat now. It's great.
Meanwhile, in the stage, you watch as Vincent. Listen, I'm already quite upset that I am not getting the answers that I want, good sir. So if you would, please engage in whatever form of combat you wish to occupy my time with. And you watch as they pull out a gun and immediately begin to shoot at Vincent.
Jesus.
And as they pull out a gun, you see Vincent begin to almost disappear. And within a flash, you see he appears behind the person, and with a quick stroke of his hand, you watch as the individual head just rolls off their body, and they ash. Firearms, bull ring.
It'd be great lit to watch
That's
the
what I
Alistair
would've
fight.
done. That's what I would have done. I'm glad.
You watch as he walks off, and the announcer, Vincent, the gentleman vampire, is the victor.
So you guys can start betting on him.
No, I'm gonna bet small amounts against him, just in case something were. I go for the big, the underdog.
Renee, can I get a wits and awareness?
What was the difficulty? Was there one?
No.
1.
Okay. Your hand comes down and you touch the side of your jacket. You don't know when, but someone slipped something into your jacket.
Kind of something.
Inside of your jacket.
Like paper. Inside?
Yeah.
What the fuck? They also put a pocket there. I don't have a pocket. Oh, no, I do. Here it is. Never knew that was there. All right.
Should you go?
Pull
The
it
Velcro.
as you.
Are you going my fucking Velcro?
Oh my god, I should have actually put the note.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was like, I thought you were really reaching in there to pull something
As you
out.
actually pull it out, like, holy shit. At some point, this got put in there. You know it wasn't there when you showed up. But since you've been here in this crowd, at some point someone has put that in your jacket. And as you open it up, it's a letter. And it doesn't have it. It's not like a well-written. It just says the words, I know who's setting you up.
I just turn around to them.
And
What am I meant to
then
do with this?
you see at the very bottom of it, there's a bunch of code. Not code, but JB, you recognize it. You recognize it. Anyone who's used GPS would recognize it's longitude, latitude.
JB would not recognize that.
Oh, sorry. JB recognizes star patterns. It's
Coordinates.
coordinates. Yeah.
Is that a recipe?
I'm gonna take out my phone. I'm gonna look it up.
You look it up, and it's giving you the surface side of where it's at, but your phone is having problems loading it, being this far down.
Okay. So either this is legit or it's a setup. One of the two. If you want to put bets on that one too, JB, while you're here.
Gable kind of looks over towards you. You want me to see it?
What do you mean? You want or you get the scent and track them down?
You want me to smell it?
You have a thing with smells.
It's
brought up
something I
smells a
can
couple
do.
Times. I'm starting to get a little uncomfortable with the smell thing.
I have a very
Is it like a bloodhound thing? You're gonna track down who put it in my pocket?
I could, yes, if I pick up the scent, I can figure. So he grabs it.
Got a whole technique, huh?
What do you got, boy?
Airflow helps.
Oh, he's got it. He's got it.
You shut the fuck up. Yeah, I do.
Sorry. I got excited and it was just.
So, you lead the way now, boy? We follow you?
Let's just act natural, all right?
What you just did wasn't acting natural, but we'll just take your lead.
So, Gable starts to move forward. You just notice his head just kind of starts going like this. Back and forth. Like he's bobbing to music. Eventually, you notice that he stops. And he looks over towards you. And then kind of head nods, and as you look towards the direction where he's head nodding, you see that individual that you saw watching the fight earlier, the one with the eyes.
I see.
That's
You
great.
notice that as you guys are, Gable's looking towards him. Again, the individual is kind of hunched over. He appears to be talking to his pack members, as there's 3 individuals in front of him talking.
He's looking at us. Do we wave?
And he looks over towards you. And he starts to walk away.
Follow him.
Dude, is this private? You guys need to take care of this by yourself, or?
I'm not talking to this guy by myself again. I had to do it once and I hated it.
Yeah, I think we should go with her.
All right.
Meanwhile, Luke, you wake up. Your eyes open. You feel groggy, like you just came out of torpor. Your entire body is on fire, though. You feel like you get hit by a truck. You notice that there appears to be a doctor standing over you. Hello, how are you?
Am I dead?
Yes, you died a long time ago.
No, I mean the final death. Did I?
No, you have not met final death. You're in the rehab center. How do you feel?
Everything hurts.
You took quite the amount of physical punishment out there. Perhaps you were in need of some assistance?
You know what type of assistance would that be?
I can relieve some of this bodily injuries for you, make you more susceptible for your next
That would not be needed. I appreciate it, though.
So you are refusing treatment?
I do I need to sign something?
No. However, if you do change your mind, please come back here to the infirmary. And are you sure you're capable? As she like looks down towards your stomach, and like part of your stomach cavity is like open.
No, it's normally like that.
Okay. Well, if you are capable of walking, there's the door.
Okay.
You're laying there. You haven't sat up yet.
Is it okay if I lay here for a little bit longer?
Not unless you're going to take treatment.
Oh, that's okay.
Can you get up?
I am going to get up. Just give me a moment. What is the rush? You about to work on me anyway? Okay, I sit up. Can I try mending?
Well, all of the points of damage you have are aggravated.
Okay, so there's no mending test right now. Okay. Can I get, I don't know, like some, like bandage, like tape, you know, something to go
You
around.
require tape, but you won't let us help you?
Like, what, I just sat up?
I don't think tape is going to help that. You see your kidney just flop out.
I just need some, maybe,
the table.
okay, maybe duct tape?
Can you just like bend over all the way and lick it? Let's give it a little lick. Okay, just shut it with your hands and give
Can
it a
I
lick.
get the lick it?
Sir, could you please pick up your kidney and put it back into you?
He's eating anyway.
Can you mend yourself? Are you capable of mending?
Probably tomorrow or next week.
As a doctor, I cannot allow you to leave in this condition. If you're not capable of leaving on your own, then we will assist you.
I'm leaving. You're going to kick me out.
No. I just told you, as a doctor, I can't in good consciousness leave you like this. I'm going to give you something that will help you with your recovery.
And what is it?
It's Vitae.
Oh, I can't drink between
It's not
fights.
drinking. Did you not go over the debrief for this tournament?
It was some time ago, so you might have to refresh my memory.
Yes, I remember. You were one of the individuals at the punching machine. Yes. Okay.
It was a punching machine. Holy shit.
Yes, and she brings over what looks like one of those IV bag hangers. She hangs up what appears to be a bag of this blue Vitae. And as she
I
hangs
think
up,
I'm good. I think I'm good. Listen, I can get up and I can leave on my own. Watch this. Hold everything in. Start stumbling out.
as you get in, go ahead and give me a resolve and stamina roll. Negative your dots and aggravated damage.
Can I blow search? No, I'm just kidding.
You could.
Let's see. Resolve and the stamina. Minus my. Okay. Okay. I got 2.
2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep. You stand up, try to hold everything in. You take one step and you feel basically your top half not have enough support around the midsection. Your trunk is weak. Your body starts to fall over to the side and you just collapse down onto the ground. Blood spills all over the floor.
Don't. This is supposed to happen.
Huh?
Stop. Can someone get my coterie? Not my coterie. My pack.
She looks over towards the other doctors and goes, and you notice that they walk over and they kneel down like, we're gonna get you up. And you see that they shoot another trank right into your neck.
No.
Everything goes dark. Meanwhile, you guys follow the creepy goblin creature to one of the small little entrance tunnels that come out into the corridor. You guys are kind of isolated here. You see they stop.
Is it just him by himself?
Yeah, it's just him by himself.
I'm gonna keep an eye on the back just to make sure we're not getting followed or nothing.
Okay. Can't talk. Not for too long. Set up. Someone wants you dead.
I'm gathering that.
You'd like to know who?
That's why we're here.
I know. Deal, perhaps? Us?
What kind of deal? What kind of deal are you talking?
Listen, he's balls deep in deals right now. What kind of deal is it?
Information for the Ankh.
That's all on you.
Let me have a conversation with my constituents.
Will this information be a guarantee that we'll find the person who's sabotaging us?
100%. Nothing gets past my eyes. And you watch as his eyes begin to spiral. Like actual see like a hypno type spiral around his eyes.
So, what's your deal? What's with this?
Sacrifices can be made for a lot of things.
What do y'all think?
It's your own. But he says it's 100% guarantee we'll find the guy.
Right. And it's a deal.
That it would be classified as a deal as, yeah.
Yeah, but that Ankh is your get out of jail free card in a fight. You go up against someone you can't take on, like Vincent, you're dead. Or out of the fight. Or you can do what Luke did and try to beat him anyways and end up looking like, pounded hamburger.
I'm a better fighter than Luke.
That doesn't matter, man. That doesn't fucking matter. How much better do you think you have to be in order to be in Vincent's league? If I go up against Vincent, I'm quitting. I'm bowing out.
I have a strategy. This information, though, might put together some clues on exactly whose side we need to be on. Because if we find out it's Lars, that could be more valuable than an Ankh. Because this is a competition, but that's the rest of our own life.
Yeah. After all, it's your guys' call. Just let you know the ways.
All right, Mr. Crazy Eyes, you got a deal. I'll pull out the Ankh.
Looks like your pack leader has some explaining to do.
God damn it, I knew it. I should have just followed my gut.
He's in the VIP booth right now. Morgan Sinclair. Been talking to him for a while. Quite an interesting conversation.
Alright.
Wait, one last question. Would you happen to be royalty?
Furthest thing from it.
What's this conversation?
More info. More deals.
What kind of deals?
How can you help me in this tournament?
I'm resourceful. What do you need done?
Luke, I don't know if this is such a good idea.
Do we want more information or not?
I have my own means of obtaining it. Unless you're just hell-bent on making more deals.
I'm a man of opportunity, and I take opportunity every time I get. You gotta shake the tree to get a walnut.
Okay, well, you get that walnut then, but it's all on you.
We appreciate your help, but I'm gonna go against my better judgment and make any more deals. But, thanks for being a straight shooter.
Of course.
What's your name, by the way?
Polza.
Polza. Strong name. Russian?
How do you spell that?
Polza.
Lithuanian, actually.
Gotcha.
Well, thanks for the information. Enjoy your onk.
I will.
You see he puts it in his mouth and crawls up the wall.
You know what would really suck if he ends up being the last guy you fight?
Hmm?
It would really suck if he ends up being the last guy you fight.
He's not a king.
Well, he could be a pauper. Or a merchant.
Oh, you're right, the opposite of a king! God damn it, no!
Alright. I want to head. Do we know where the VIP room is?
Yeah, you can see it's out in the where the auditorium is, or where the stand is. There is a booth up by where Odin is sitting. That is the VIP section.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do?
It's Skittles time.
Skittles time.
Is there ventilation?
Not in your typical sense of like a building ventilation. It's more drain pipes than is ventilation.
Okay. I'm starting to get a little hungry.
Pencil, Justin? Can I borrow a pencil? Nope, thank you. Alright, so. Oh boy. Five successes.
5 successes. Okay. Skittles reanimates, ready for your commands.
I'm going to send it through the most concealed route to get close to Lars within earshot to hear what they're talking about.
Okay. Does Skittles have stats?
No.
Okay.
Well,
We'll just use your stats then.
hold up.
So I think a familius is it classified as a familius?
Homunculus, I think.
Homunculus?
It's awaken the homuncular servant. So. I don't remember seeing stats. But I also don't remember a lot of things. Oh, here we go. What do you need? So there's a dice pool. Actually, I'll just give this to you. The whole thing. Top corner.
Okay, perfect. It does have a dice pool. Perfect. Holy shit. Okay. Give me a physical and stealth, which is 7 dice. It has 6 for stealth.
It makes sense. It's so small.
5, 6, 8.
Skittles scurries to the closest place they can get to the VIP section. Once you get there and you can see and hear, right? Skittles scurries into the room. Kind of tucks itself under one of the desks. You see Lars in there pacing back and forth. They're going to figure out it's me. There's no way they won't. They've already been snooping around anyways. I'm putting their nose into it.
Lars
Morgan?
knows we've been snooping.
You see Morgan? I don't understand why you're so worried about it. After all, once we're done here, we'll have enough data we need. Then we move on with the final portion of the project. The tournament is just happenstance. Let the old man do his little power trip. We're here just for the information. And then, you'll get what you want, Lars. How soon? I just want it over with, and then I am out of here. I'm leaving Chicago. We need enough information in this fight. And so far, we haven't been able to get the data we're looking for. But hey, after a few more rounds and once some people go start doing their second, third bouts, and they got that Pentex code blue in them, we'll get everything you need to know. You hear a female voice. Shut up! And you see Morgan. I'm sorry, did I say something to offend you? We are not alone. And you see a female kind of pop down in front of Skittles and grabs him.
That's Skittles.
And you see
No!
just goes black.
That bitch just killed my fucking ferret. Well, it was already dead, but you know what I mean.
Oh, this is war.
Yeah. And now he definitely knows that we were eavesdropping.
Well, then, what do?
We stay far away from him. For now, you guys need to worry about the tournament. We're here.
JB for the next competitor. JB for the next competitor.
Well, I guess. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Versus the Saucy Aussie.
Oh, good luck.
Oh, this is actually perfect.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hand you my bag. Watch my stuff. I'm gonna reach in there, and I'm gonna pull out what looks to be cable, like metal braided cable.
What is that?
This right here is my ultimate technique.
Okay.
I'm gonna attach it to my waistband with my gun.
Is that a metal lasso?
Don't ruin the surprise.
Alright, well, have fun out there. I'm gonna go get my fucking ferret back.
Don't get yourself caught
We already got caught.
again.
It'll be fine. Now I'm gonna go head to the VIP room.
Okay. As you make your way to the VIP room, you notice that you are stopped by bodyguards who don't let you go up there. No admittance past this point. Sorry.
I just leave.
As you turn around and you go to walk away, you hear a female voice. It's okay. I'm sure she's looking for me. and you turn around to see the woman you saw through Skittles' eyes holding the limp carcass. Yours? She throws it, lands by your feet.
I pick him up. What's she look like?
She is average height, slender build, wearing a long purple dress. She has raven black hair and purple eyes.
I'm leaving. I just pick it up and I leave. I leave. I'm leaving.
Purple eyes. No way.
Morgan.
No fucking way.
There's no escape for us.
Wrong, I could seduce her. Just like last time.
You see as you go to walk away, you shouldn't let that thing wander. Might poke its nose somewhere it's not supposed to.
I didn't open the conversation because I don't care to talk to you, so please don't talk to me. And I'm gonna keep going.
She turns back and heads back up. And as we move our scene into the VIP room, she re-enters to see Lars sitting there, chewing off the same nail. Well, you were right. It's your Pack's little pet thing. Does this change anything for you? Does she know who you are? I don't believe so. Besides, the only one I told you to not know and not give my presence away to is Alistair. Other than that, I don't care. Morgan. Oh, you're really freaking out over this. What's the matter? You don't think Pentex can protect you? I want to go ahead. I want to move ahead with Plan B like we said we were going to do. Plan B? Oh, that plan? Wow. You're a monster. You notice that Morgan looks over towards Lars. Where did you learn that, by the way? I have experience with it, and I will admit, quite a very old, powerful sigil work. I've done my travels around the world. I've learned things. And he was too young to remember. I doubt he even knows it's still there. I will find Gable. I will have Gable take care of the rest of them. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode. Thank you guys for joining us for episode 8. Be sure to tune in next week for episode 9.
Listen, Lars doesn't know Gabe is our dog now. He's not gonna do that.
He doesn't get to get milked by Lars no more.
God, I wish wish I was part of that conversation.
So,
I'd made it
thank
so
you
much
all for
weirder.
joining us. We'll see you next week. And remember, always embrace the dark. Good night.